Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it.
Incoming!
Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, bro. Yeah, welcome to the Super Bowl 60 prediction show. Some might call it an extravaganza, if you will. Brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. As always, kids, we do this show every year. We're going to go through all the odds, all the prop bets, National Anthem, coin toss, winners, losers, alt lines, touchdown scored, safety was one of them. Man, I remember one year, somebody in our audience won a shit ton of money off a safety. And I believe it was in that Peyton Manning game. It was Derek's year.
There was a safety, yeah.
That opened up the game, which was weird. So, yeah, dude, anything is possible. You can win a lot of money here, and Daddy usually drops right around $5K on it. But let's start with the obvious here, and that's the excitement around this game, which it's been tough. I mean, there is zero stories about it. I went through everything I could last night after my son's practice just because I was up. The only thing anybody was really talking about was the Winter Olympics and the Lindsey Vonn story of tearing her ACL and still skiing on Sunday seemed to kind of eat up the headlines, which is wild to me. I'm not going to say I can't. It's just been tough finding a storyline here that people can get behind in this particular game other than Bad Bunny right now, and it's very, very odd. The other stories that are eating up the NFL this week are Bill Belichick not making the Hall of Fame, then Robert Kraft not making the Hall of Fame as well, and people are bitching about that. The Pro Bowl was on last night. I don't know if you caught it.
No.
Flag football.
Nobody's watched that in 10 years.
Flag football. You want to guess who played for the AFC?
Sanders.
Yes, Shooter Sanders.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing out there? But yeah, it was like, Bob, you can fact check this. I think the final score was in like the 60s.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was like a 50-yard flag football game or a 40-yard flag football game.
Are they doing this to get ready for the Olympics?
No, they're not.
Are they going to let NFL players play the flag football?
I think eventually. I don't know if it's every year they pick up kind of 3 to 6 new sports in the Olympics, test them out, see how they do. To me, that's just not one that people can get juiced off about.
No, I think flag football got announced.
It did.
Yeah, okay.
It did. But it's still got to do well in order to stick around. So like women's softball, for example, got nuked. I don't really know why, because that was pretty fun and exciting and all that other shit. And women's softball dominates around the world as far as like an actual sport, whereas flag football is a hobby for like fraternity bros. You know what I'm saying? Like and kids, children.
Yeah, it sucks to watch too.
Sucks. Like I tried to watch it last night.
We can win.
It is, but you know,
stacking golds. That's what we're all about.
Yes, it is, but it's odd, man. Remember that chick who was the breakdancer from Australia?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Like, they're not having that event
She
back
ruined
anymore
that.
after this. Yes. So if you're watching the Pro Bowl last night, were you impressed by it enough that that's going to be an Olympic sport? No. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not. And then the Pro Bowl itself should just die at this point. If we're down to flag football, let's just go ahead and end that altogether and hand out some plaques. Because the people that were in that game did not deserve to be there. I only watched 5-6 minutes of it, but I'll tell you that Shedeur Sanders was in at quarterback for a few series, and then so was Joe Burrow, who was out for 12 weeks. So why the fuck was he there? I don't know these answers.
You got to put somebody out there. Nobody else wanted to play because it's meaningless.
And you can get hurt.
Yeah, I mean it's the NBA game is a joke.
As a whole?
Yeah. I mean, no, not the whole league, but I mean the All-Star game. And it has been for a while. So their idea to keep people interested is to do like USA versus World or to have team captains. They've tried a bunch of different stuff. Nothing's really made it better, to be honest.
USA versus World would be the only thing that would get me bricked up at this point.
If they actually gave a shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Even that
Yeah.
doesn't do it.
I think the European players would actually give a shit.
They would, yeah. Especially the younger guys, not even just European, but Canadian.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but yeah, I don't think it's not true that if you have a great product, you should always produce more of it, because there's a point where the product starts to lose its quality the more you make it. You know what I mean? Like you can only produce so much of something. I don't think it's smart. Like the Players Association told the league today that 18 games is no, we're not doing that under any circumstances.
And I understand it. So in case you haven't heard about this 18-game schedule would include a mandatory game for every single team overseas.
Yeah.
So no one's amped about that. And
No.
we're not either. I
couldn't care less about a fucking game in Mexico
Germany
City
or
Brazil.
Mexico. I
don't care.
couldn't either.
Don't care about London. Couldn't care less.
Nope.
Yeah, it's weird. And you know, if I was the PA, to be honest, I would. They're not very good in my opinion. Right?
They're terrible.
Like what was Bob? Can you look this up? I'm very curious about this. How much did the league's salary cap increase in the year that they went from 16 to 17 games?
So Bob, if you want to look, I believe it was 2021. Okay. That's when it happened, and that was when the chatter started about potentially going to 18 someday, and here we are 5 years later, and we're on the cusp of that. The big problem they're going to have, the NFL, because let's face it, the salary caps, in my opinion, are still a little low for some of these teams. Well,
So-
for all the teams, but
Actually, the data is kind of messy here. It decreased, but that was in part to offset COVID year losses.
oh, that's right, 2021.
But
Yeah.
the actual cap went up by 25.7 million from this is what hold on, let me see.
I just
I'm
have
going-
ESPN.
I'm looking on SpotRack. Hang on. SpotRack's got all the best data on this. So in 2021, it was 182.5, and then in 22 it was 208.200, up 14%. At 21 is the year it went down. It went down from 20 at 198 to 21 at 182. So it's minus 15 million. Went up by 25.7 from 21 to 22, which is when they went
Salary
from,
cap?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is when they went from 16 to 17 games. Now, you added 6.25% more games, and your salary cap went up 14%. The next year, your salary cap went up 8%. Then it went up 13.6. I mean, I would have. It's definitely the largest increase in a while, but it was coming off a decrease, right? So if you go from 198 to 208, you're talking about 10 million, not 25. It really was a $10 million correction.
And by the way, here's where the collective bargaining, the CBA, is going to have an issue with this, or the NFLPA, excuse me. For the Players Association, is going to have a real sticking point with this. If Goodell is hell or high water trying to push this, because the owners are, for sure. They want to make more money. The Netflix deal for Christmas, 2 games. was $150 million. So what is there, 30 teams in the league?
Yeah, no, 32.
32.
32. So you're looking at 16 times 150. Jesus Christ, you're looking at, 1.6 billion dollars. So yeah, dude, I mean, the players are going to want a huge share of that for an extra game, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, they should definitely have some kind of profit sharing there. I mean, so the reality is from 20 to 22, it went up 5%, and the games played went up by 6.5%. Right, so you didn't even keep consistent with it effectively both in 21 because of the COVID interruptions, and then 22 just because, I guess, there's an effective salary decrease because you're playing more games for less money. Especially those who were under contract at the time, right?
And the league is currently making more money off of these games due to streaming. I don't even know what the Amazon Prime deal was. I'm just saying Netflix.
The cap has gone up pretty consistently. 23 it went up a little, and then 24, 5, and 6 it's gone up like 25, 30 million every year. But you're talking about adding more games. If that seems like a foregone conclusion, and the PA doesn't think it can hold off 18, and it has to do it, you have to ask for double the salary cap increase that they're asking for. You have to demand that any existing contract be prorated from 16 games out to 18 because they never got prorated for 17 games, right? From 16 to 18. So you got to add whatever that percentage is, 12% more to my salary.
Yeah.
Right? Like fuck that shit. And in addition to that, you've got to open up more opportunities for guaranteed money and signing bonuses and shit like that because you're risking injury now.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's like that math don't math to me. There's no way I would fucking agree to that. If you get forced into it, you've got to be compensated.
Here's your other issue that you're going to have that nobody's talking about is this new college football schedule as well. Because let's take what Signetti did this year. The players are getting older. That guy from Tennessee, Aguilar, just got his thing upheld in court. So he's very, very close to getting an extra year because of the junior college shit and everything else. He'll be 24 years old. Most of these guys are going to be 24. I think in the future, going forward, a lot of these guys are going to be a lot older than they used to be coming into the league. Therefore, their time that they're able to play in the league is going to shrink because they came in older versus younger at 20, 21 like they used to. And now that average age is probably going to go up to 22 to 23. And then you got a lot of these guys are going to be 24 years old, for Christ's sakes, because of the new college thing. But you also leave yourself open to injury. That college thing that we read, Bob, on the show about the national championship being January 25th next year.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's because they stuck to 12 teams and they didn't go to 16, there is a month-long bye for the teams that skipped the first round, and now there is another month-long bye between the semifinals and the championship. So you're looking at December 30th to decide who's going to play in the semifinals and championship, and then 25th is the actual championship game. What the fuck are they going to do for 4 weeks? And also, what are those injuries going to look like? And I mean, this is a whole downstream effect, not just in the NFL, but all through college and where your talent is coming from and all that other shit. So if you are going to do it, the players deserve, in my opinion, way more fucking money because your career is going to be cut short at this point. And with everybody getting older, and I think it's smart, by the way. I really do, because your body has got more time to develop.
Yeah.
And you can make more money trying to do it, and the NIL and all that other shit. So, like, yeah, dude, even like the advice I'd give my kid is redshirt, go to a JUCO, go to a smaller college, and then build your body up, get bigger, get stronger, get some stats, and then go to a bigger school.
Yeah.
Versus sitting on the bench at Alabama or in Ohio State at 18 years old. They ain't going to do shit for you.
No, but I think we're building a much better system for the guys. It just has to be, the NFL has to adjust to capitalize on the correct way. And to be honest, part of that might include moving the roster from 53 up to like 60, right?
Yeah.
Just so to sit guys out, play them less plays during the games they are in, all this stuff. I think, right? Because here's the thing: if you're putting more guys through a longer process to get ready for the NFL, you will have more NFL ready people. They'll be 24, 25, 26 years old maybe.
Correct.
But you'll have more of them to put on rosters, and that makes a lot more sense to do that than to just ask more of the guys you already have. You can only squeeze so much moisture out of a stone. And I think if I'm the PA, somebody smart that understands product economics needs to do this. And I hate to call people a product because somebody's going to say
that's all it is.
Slavery, but
we're
it is
a fucking product.
Yeah, you are. If you're a performer of any sort, you're a product, right?
Yeah.
And there's an expiration date on that product. For us, we can sit down and talk. My expiration date is a lot longer than some dude that's getting rocked by fucking 300-pounders on a daily basis. But that pipeline, yeah, it creates an opportunity to expand rosters and get I think it's an opportunity to improve the quality of the game because people being injured and out affects the NFL game more than any other game that we watch.
Oh yeah,
right. Like quarterbacks getting fucked up. But one of the biggest things, and we've seen this
running backs.
Forget about running backs. We've seen this in recent Super Bowls, even, but most definitely in every playoff season. Somebody loses a key offensive lineman or two, and that whole season's fucked. It happened to Kansas City twice. They probably should have more titles right now.
Yeah.
If not for their offensive line getting dinged up. You know what I mean? It's a big thing. So if you're able to stack 4 more offensive linemen on your roster that are actually quality guys that have played at a high level in college, now you got a whole different situation.
I think that's where the depth needs to come in because there's really nothing you can do about a quarterback getting hurt.
No.
There's only 15 dudes in the world that can do that job well.
Right.
And I hate to interrupt you guys real quick, but there was a massive trade that just went down. Breaking news here. So AD got traded to the Wizards.
Yeah, they just wanted to get rid of him because he can't stay healthy. He hasn't been healthy all year. And they got
who they get?
They get
Chris Middleton.
AJ Johnson, who's 22 but bigger, Malachi Branham from Ohio State, who's a 22-year-old pretty good player, developing, and then Marvin Bagley Jr., who's a pretty good young player, is 26.
Okay.
And then a pick as well. They got 2 first-round draft picks. One of them is the Thunder's 26 one, so probably not a great pick, to be honest. Depending on how things work out. Well, it's not based on the Thunder. It's based on I'm sorry, not the Thunder, but the Warriors pick is a top 20 protected.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's not until 2030, so who knows how that's going to turn out. The Thunder's is a straight trade, so they can use that. I don't know how bad Dallas is, but that might be a teens trade probably. They're like in the middle of the pack. They're not terrible.
Oh, they're not in the playoffs right now.
No, but they're like the West playoff. The last West playoff team is like 23 and 26 right now. I think something like that. So, we'll see how it goes. They send Jaden Harden, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum in addition to AD over to the Wizards, which is pretty interesting because
now they got Trae Young and they got AD.
Well, Trae Young's out. But yeah,
well, both
at some point.
At some point, that's their future, and that appears is what they're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting because they've got Alex Sarr, who is a really young center. He's a true 7-footer. He's a double machine. He's only 20 years old. You throw AD and Trae Young with him, maybe you got some. There's still no leader. Because AD's never been one, Trae Young's never been one. You need somebody which they had Chris Middleton and they sent him over, but he's old as shit. You need somebody like a Chris Middleton, somebody in their early 30s who's been around the block a little bit to come solidify that team, kind of the way that Iguodala did for that Warriors team early on.
That's why they kept him around forever.
Yeah, after he came over from Philly, it was
Haslam did it for the Heat.
Yeah, Haslam did it for years for the Heat, even though he didn't
even play.
By the end he wasn't even playing.
No,
yeah, but you need that guy. But the Wizards, man, that's a big move for them. But again, it's contingent upon AD staying healthy, which is you can't do that.
No. Back to NFL real quick. In this age issue too, I think it's actually better for the game that these guys are coming in a little older because let's take Mendoza's going number 1. There's no doubt about that across the board. Everybody's got it. I think even the Raiders have said we're taking him number 1. I think he's 23. Bo Nix came in 2 years ago. He was 24, right? These guys are more NFL ready than some of these younger guys of yesteryear, where you wasted a first-round draft pick on them, and you hope their body changed or they got ready faster or whatever it is. But let's face it, a lot of them didn't. So I think being older's a better thing as far as talent-wise because you're more polished and you're more developed and you're ready for the big stage.
Yeah, you're also not dealing with. I think the integration process is going to be quite a bit quicker too now, right? Mm-hmm. Because you were dealing with guys who were smarter, more adept at learning playbooks and stuff like that. It's not bad.
Not bad at all, but you've got to figure out this money issue for the NFL. And if you're the players, I'd ask for the sun, stars, and moon, because if the league is going to start getting older here, which it appears to be that trend right now, and I think it's a good thing, but it's going to shorten your career in the years you can play, so you better get every single fucking ounce of juice you could squeeze here out of the NFL. They certainly have the money for it, and it's possible. I would love to see 18 games, obviously, just as a fan, and that would cut out 2 preseason games. That's the trade-off on that. Not that any of those starters ever play the preseason games anyways.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think they can have preseason games if they want but what's the difference between that and just one of those like split practices, to be honest?
I don't know.
Just do the split practice.
I know.
Televise it, make it cool. Instead of having a standard broadcast, and we saw this with Major League Baseball a couple years ago, and I don't know why they don't keep doing it because it was fucking awesome. Instead of a standard broadcast, have the split practice where it's both teams. None of the good players are playing. It's all backups. But fucking mic up the good players on the fucking sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Let them talk through the whole fucking thing the whole time. Like, here's what we're working on. Oh, look what that guy just did. You know who the best personalities in the NFL did. That's a compelling product that I will watch. Nobody watches preseason football except for people who are looking for tips on fantasy.
Yep.
That's the only people that watch it. Nobody else watches that
That's the only reason I watch it.
You can turn it into a fucking big product that makes a shitload of money if you do it the right way and make it what it's supposed to be, a fucking television show that's entertaining. You know what I mean?
And another thing that they should steal from college is that
by the way,
miking up the referees for the ACC.
Yeah, I was that too. Yeah, I was referencing baseball miking up all the dudes.
Yep.
During preseason,
and the All-Star game.
Freddie Freeman was the best at it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot of guys out there that are good at it, and the NFL is even better, just because there's so many wild ass personalities. You know what I mean? Baseball is kind of a more calm group of people. NFL is crazy assholes.
And the wild ones in baseball speak Spanish usually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
no.
you can't understand a fucking word they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that is a product. I would watch every single preseason game I can get my hands on if it was the most entertaining dudes on the team. Not broadcasting necessarily, but you're fucking cutting to them the whole time. Or maybe it's an alt broadcast that's only those guys.
It also improves their personal brands. Like that is where I really fell in love with Freddie Freeman. I never knew anything about his personality whatsoever. And he just kind of looked like a goofy guy. He was great. He was a great player. When he was mic'd up for those games, that's when I really fell in love with that guy, where I was like, oh, shit. He's fucking cool, man. Like, I want to have a beer with that guy.
I mean, I would like to hear. Just imagine this 15 years ago, and it's Phillip Rivers walking up and down the sidelines while his backup is fucking doing stuff, and he's just fucking talking shit the whole time.
Yeah.
And by the way, safe for TV too, because he doesn't swear.
Well, he is. But
most people would not be. But yeah, you definitely have to do the 7-second delay on that one.
To your point, today was the first day ever, and it was some asshole listener sent this to me. It was cool, but God, it's just so triggering for me. When Brady was down 28-3, they released that footage of him mic'd up, or the boom mics. The NFL does it like years later for some reason.
Yeah,
and he was firing up the whole goddamn bench, and I had no idea. Usually, you're down 28-3, and you're like, okay, cool, man, let's try our best. He genuinely thought he could fucking win. And when I watched that footage today, I was like, shit.
I don't think Brady ever thinks he can't win.
But that's a rare breed of person, man. I mean, everybody quits, all these professionals.
Yeah, by the way, I mean, like, there's just so many good personalities in the NFL. There's shitty ones, too, but I just think of, like, did you see that Michael Irvin rant yesterday?
Did you see Micah Parsons last night?
No, but did you see the Michael Irvin rant yesterday? He was just like, you can be pro-black without being pro-white. Why are you guys acting like assholes all the time? Basically. Right. But he said it the way he says it. Everything he says, that motherfucker could read a Winnie the Pooh to you and it'd be entertaining. You know what I mean?
Marshawn Lynch on...
Lynch too on Bill Maher's show. It's
awesome.
Fucking hilarious, yeah. Like, put the fucking microphone in those guys' hands, not with the press hounding them about their play. Just let them fucking go and let them say stuff because it's really fucking funny.
So at the Pro Bowl last night, and again, I only caught a few minutes of it, they let Micah Parsons stole like a scooter.
Yeah, rascal scooter. Yeah.
With the thing, and I was like... I mean, I laughed my ass
That's
off.
exactly what people want to see.
And there was an interview with him on the sideline, and even though he wasn't even playing, I was like, okay, he's cool, man.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about Micah Parsons' personality whatsoever until I saw that clip last night. So yeah, it was really fucking fun. And when he got to the cheerleaders, was the funnest part. That was the one that went viral, Bob.
Yeah, it's really
That's
funny.
ESPN, though.
Definitely can't play it on here.
all right.
but-
Yeah.
So it was all girls, and then that one gay cheerleader at the end, the dude, and he just put down the camera. He was like, all good.
I mean, he's Micah Parsons is a young man from Pennsylvania
Okay.
that is a big fan of wrestling, and I don't mean professional wrestling. I mean like the wrestling team at Penn State. That
Right.
male cheerleader thing is probably a bridge too far for him. I would imagine it's a bridge too far.
It's a bridge too far for a lot of us.
Yeah. I don't care. I mean, look, male cheerleaders aren't new. George W. Bush is a male cheerleader.
Yeah, and that wasn't great, was it?
Yeah, it was because he was on cocaine fingering girls the whole time.
Yeah, but then look what he did later, dude. Like,
Yeah, but that has no-
eventually it catches up to you.
There's no relationship to. He was never a sexual predator, though. There's no relationship between starting wars in Iraq and fingering girls in college.
Not that, but are you going to be great at war when you're fucking being a male cheerleader? Probably not.
Well, he was in the Air National Guard afterwards, flying sorties around the U.S. while everybody else was at war.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a pilot. Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know
I think
that.
what did he fly? F4s or some shit? Landed George.
Whatever he did.
F-102 Delta Dagger.
All right.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. But my favorite meme, and we'll get to the sponsors and then get to the odds here, was that Dick Cheney was not in the Epstein files.
Oh, it's because his dick hasn't worked in 30 years. He's got a fucking artificial heart. You think his blood's flowing enough to make his dick work?
Well, the meme just said, do you mean to tell me that all the people in the Epstein files, that Cheney was just doing it for the love of the game, dude, killing people all over the world,
yeah.
going to war? He had no ties to anything and just wanted to do it?
No, Dick Cheney's
I laughed my ass
He's
off.
This isn't a political show, but Dick Cheney's a neocon. He's a Trotskyite.
But the fact that he was nowhere, like every politician is in these goddamn things except for him, and he was just like, no, I just want to kill people.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. And look, hopefully everybody wants to kill everybody in the Super Bowl here because I will have a lot of money on it. Let's get to MyBookie.com, our first sponsor. All the odds today will be read from MyBookie.com. So if you're finding them someplace else, like the over-unders for the National Anthem and all that other stuff, it could change. Just want to give you a heads up. These are from MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. And yes, today will strictly be about that. I know there's a ton of shit to gamble on coming up. Waste Management is coming up this weekend. Man, that was one of the funnest events we went to, and seeing the people and all of the shit. I'll definitely be watching that this weekend, gambling on that. I'll put those odds up tonight on Drinkin Bros Sports on Facebook, so look out for those. I'll put the golf odds up for that. I think I've won that, once or twice over the last, let's call it 4 or 5 years. I love it. It's one of my favorite events. You don't have to twist my arm to ever go back to the Waste Management. It's a fucking blast. And then the Super Bowl, obviously. Next up is DrinkinBrosTickets.com. You want tickets to Waste Management? Super Bowl? Any of that other shit? Let's see if the ticket prices have dropped. Yeah, a little bit. So if you're out there, and this is one of your favorite teams, obviously, and you're trying to go to the game, tickets are falling a little bit there. And, boy, if you're a diehard and you want front row behind, I'm looking behind the Patriots bench. Front row, $53,000 a piece. And it looks like it's some type of suite there. That'd be fun, huh? Look at you. Behind Seattle's bench, though, only $15,000 in that same suite. I don't know what the story with that is. But these are pretty typical Super Bowl prices here. They started out of control, and now they're down to pretty reasonable here. So even for San Francisco, this is reasonable. We got comedy, we got concerts, we got motocross, all that other stuff. If you're partying this weekend, which all of us are, we're going to something or another, doing something with the kids. Go to hardyofseltzer.com. Bring a 12-pack or a tall boy over to the neighbor's house or friend's house, wherever you guys are going this weekend for the game. And, yeah, dude, you can get fucking blackouts and kind of forget about the halftime show. Or flip over to Kid Rock's if you want to, that piece of shit. See, Bob, we do call it both ways. I can hate Billie Eilish and Kid Rock equally, for Christ's sakes. He's the same hypocrite. Do you know how much money he took from Bud Light after he fucking blew up the cans? And
Oh, I'm sure a ton.
yes. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, man, I'll fucking drink this shit. I bet you will. What was that check you got, bud? fuck him too. But he is more entertaining than Bad Bunny. If you're looking for musical guests, I would like to just watch William Hung. Some of the old highlights from American Idol, and she bangs, she moves, she moves. And yeah, the double dick move was on purpose, by the way. But it's 8%, guys. You're going to want to need this for the games. So go to hardyfseltzer.com, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip. It'll take you to the closest location nearest you. I was informed in a call outside, though, a couple of the trucks haven't landed due to the weather. So it's fucking up a couple states, but the rest of you should be all right here. There was still snow on the ground in North Carolina, by the way. They just went back to school today. What the fuck?
No, they're
they were off?
Yeah.
Were they really?
I think some of the private schools are going back, but the public schools are all closed. It's going to snow again, like tonight at midnight for an hour or two, and then
in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then maybe again over the weekend, I think. I don't remember. I think it's just tonight, though.
Our trucks are coming down from Pennsylvania, so it's like we're cutting down the floor and all that other shits.
It
we
shouldn't
got them
be-
just out the door in time for our live show in
Yeah,
Tampa.
this one is pretty light, though. I don't think it's going to
Okay.
stop anything.
Okay, cool.
It's like flurries and shit.
Okay.
The issue is delays for connections, mostly because
Oh, yeah.
like the wings freeze up when you're flying, and you have to de-ice them before you can go again.
And they
It
don't
takes
have
like,
a lot of that in the South.
No, it takes like 45 minutes to do it. They say it takes 23 minutes, and it takes 45. I've been on the fucking planes too many times.
They lie that over and over and over again to us. But let's get to the Super Bowl odds, shall we? Let's start with the big one here. Obviously, it's Seattle against the New England Patriots. This is Seattle -5. D'Anthony, where are you going with this?
Seattle -5.
Okay. Bob, where are you going with this?
I like the Seahawks, even though historically, this would be a cover for the Patriots. I just feel like the Seahawks are gonna do. I don't think it's gonna be like horrible, like a 25-point win or anything like that. But it feels like
a touchdown,
damn near 2 touchdowns.
Is it a touchdown?
I think it's closer to 2 touchdowns. The game might feel close late, like maybe New England has the ball with a chance to, get back really into the game late, but Seattle ends up winning like 10 to 14 points.
Okay. I live in the same area. The only thing that's kind of changed my mind yesterday was in the one piece of news I saw about the Super Bowl, and it was hard to find, was apparently Drake May had a shoulder injury. And now he's back to 100% because he's had 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
And also, he played in, back-to-back blizzards? So he will not have to worry about or any of that shit. And I don't know how much that affected him the last 2 games.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will, but I'm going to go with age and experience in the quarterback. I think Drake May is going to be great. He is going to be the future. I think the Patriots are going to be, unfortunately, rolling for years. But give me Durr in this one. And I think the Seahawks pull it off because of their defense and just the age gap there. I'd be nervous as shit as a 23-year-old starting the Super Bowl.
I mean, he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Very smart guy.
And he seems like he's going to be fine in that regard. I just think the shoulder injury, the weather's going to be good, so that's
you're fine.
Good, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. Although it does get crisp.
Yeah.
In Santa Clara.
For sure.
It really does.
At night.
Especially this time of year. But you wear a red shirt in practice. He hasn't been hit in 2 weeks either.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
And after you get hit, especially if you get driven down to the ground through your shoulder that first time, then we'll see, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think the pressure is the issue. I think it's I don't think there is any issue, but we'll see about the injury after he gets hit the first time. But he should be fine. He's a resilient guy, and they've got their offense is set up where he doesn't have to go deep too much to be successful. Although that might change next year, to be honest. I think next year they get a fucking primo wideout and open up his game a little bit. And I think that team is better than this team, which is funny because this team has a good shot at winning the Super Bowl. And next year they could suck even with a better offense. It's just weird how the NFL works. There are some interesting parts of this game for sure. I don't think the pressure is going to be one of them though. I don't think that's a problem for him.
No, and give me Seattle though, just with the age, and nobody can seem to stop Jackson Smith and Jigma. I don't get it. I really don't. It's because it's not like Walker III is lighting the world on fire in the playoffs. they only really have Jackson Smith and Jigma. Why can't you shut this fucking guy down? He's fast as shit in real life, and that's fine. But like every NFL player is fast. Like,
I mean, he's a really good
route runner.
Route runner, yeah.
But I just can't figure out how he's getting 150 a game every fucking game. He did it in college, so it's
Kubiak.
No, I know. And Kubiak, by the way, is going to the Raiders. He's going to be the head coach of the Raiders the second this game ends.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me Seattle in this one because nobody can seem to stop him. And I've said this a million times, and I'll say one more. I'm not a fan of his. Over under in this game is 45.5. Where do you go with that?
I tend to like I mean, it was 46 yesterday, so that's something. Yeah, I think the under probably. I mean, honestly, I think it's like a 24-10 game. That's what I think, somewhere in that range, maybe 21-10.
24-14 is what I got right now. It's just 24-14 is what I got in my mind. So what is that? 38 points?
Yeah, it's still under 45.
But Seattle has scored a lot this year, man. And I hate rooting for unders in real life. Like that's a pet peeve of mine, and that's like something I need to work on within my own self, gambling wise. I hate betting on unders so much because I don't root for a low scoring game. But I think for the Patriots, it would behoove you to give it to both running backs, Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson, and kind of chew this clock. So that way Seattle's offense can't light them up over and over again like they did the Rams.
Yeah, but I mean they're.
I'd slow the clock down.
I certainly would try to do that, but the Seahawks aren't exactly shabby when it comes to run defense either.
I know. Their defense is great.
Yeah, they were
minus the Rams game, but
they were like 8th, I think, in run defense.
Well, they've only gotten better from the last fucking back third of the season too. So give me the under in this, Bob. What do you got? Over under 45.5.
Yeah, the 24-10 is about. It's kind of where I live with this game, so that's under for sure.
Okay.
And they both have excellent running backs. Like it's not. They can both control the clock. It just feels like it's going to be a slugfest. Even
if it was 24-17, you're still going to cover that, you know? And both sides. That -5 and the under in this. So obviously my next question is with my bookie's 7-point teasers that I love, 6, 6.5, 7. Where do you guys go with a 7-point teaser on this game? Do you take New England up to 12?
Yes.
Yeah.
Typically, that's what you want to do with a team.
Yeah, in a Super Bowl game with two pretty good defenses, although the Patriots' defense, I still don't think they've been truly tested, not against an offense like this. But, yeah, statistically, you would definitely go up and take the under.
And then take the under as well at 52.5?
Yeah.
Okay. You too, Bob?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, jacking up the under for sure. For sure. I don't think they're going to light up the scoreboard at all.
Yeah. The Rams is a different story because they have a super high-powered offense, obviously. But other than that, you know, these games were not that bad. I know Seattle torched San Francisco, but whatever, man. San Francisco didn't have any healthy bodies left on that goddamn field. It was a miserable game to watch. But I think that's where I'm going to go to. So New England plus 12, under at 52.5. And that might be one of my bigger bets, to be honest with you. Let's go to some of the main props here, and we'll start with Super Bowl MVP. Off the top of your head, without looking at these odds, who would you go with?
I mean, you go with the quarterback of the team you think is going to win.
Those are usually the two favorites.
The two quarterbacks, but the quarterback that Vegas thinks is going to win is usually the short.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't typically take them just because the odds suck. Bob, do you have the odds of the quarterbacks up?
Yeah, Darnold is the favorite at plus 120.
Okay.
Drake May is a little over 2-1, plus 236. Jackson Smith and Jigma is third at plus 550.
That's where I go right there, at that 550.
Okay.
He had 1,900 yards this year. Even in the playoffs, he's averaging, I think, 140 yards a fucking game and like 10 receptions a game. The numbers he's putting up are disgusting. Like we haven't seen this since like Calvin Johnson, and he's half the size of Calvin Johnson for Christ's sakes. But because they can't stop him, I think that's the play here. Because I want to win some money, and at 550, that's great. What do we got up next?
Well, you got to have
who's behind him.
Like if you're only 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers, 4. Yeah, it's been majority quarterback, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Kupp was the last one that won. You got to have multiple touchdowns. You got that's the only way for you to win it.
Didn't Edelman win one?
Santonio Holmes won in.
Well, he had that toe tap catch.
Yeah, that was just a great play, but that's kind of a one-off. Mostly, so it's been before him. Hines Ward won, so no Pittsburgh quarterback won during that run.
Interesting,
which is fun.
I didn't know that.
Hines Ward won. He only had one touchdown, but he had a big catch going down the stretch too. Deion Branch had no touchdowns, but he saved the game a couple times. In that one, if you remember, what was that? 2004? Wasn't that 04?
Yeah, that was a long time.
I think it was
ago.
2004. It was 34.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh no, 39. Excuse me, 39. I was reading that wrong. That was Super Bowl 39. I think he saved the game like 2 or 3 different times. He had 11 catches in that game, which is a fucking lot. Usually, quarterback. Hurts last year, Mahomes 2 years before that. Cooper Kupp won. He had 2 touchdowns. But mostly, if you look up and down the list, most of the wide receivers who have won had multiple touchdowns.
He could definitely get multiple touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, certainly. He's going to to be honest, what's Cooper Kupp at?
Kupp is
Because he's won one before, which is like, you know how they are about that kind of stuff. It shows that you've had it before. You can do it again. If he catches 2 touchdowns, Cooper Kupp's a good pick.
plus 9,000.
Wow.
That's
90 to 1.
That's a great pick. I'm taking that.
Just for fun.
I'm gonna put like $50 on it.
I don't hate Kenneth Walker. He's 4th, by the way, at 6.5 to 1.
He hasn't looked great this postseason.
He's actually like advanced statistically. He's had one of the best postseasons ever for a running back.
Really?
It's just yeah. I read that this morning.
What are his numbers?
What?
Maybe I'm fucking tripping. What are his
Just
numbers?
like in terms of like efficiency and doing it's more the numbers I think are more a product of the game planning than.
Let me look up his rushing. I thought he had like 60 yards last game. I could be wrong. Let me check it out. Yeah, he had 62 yards. I was right. 19 carries for 62 yards for the conference championship. That's no, dude. What was he the week before? All right, he had a decent game that one. He had 19 for 116. Oh, and 3 touchdowns. That was against that 49ers team though that didn't have everybody was hurt.
Yeah, he had minimal yards, but a lot of touchdowns in that one. A couple of short fields, I think.
I'm just curious, what's he at on the season? He barely clipped 1,000 yards, so he's at 127.
Yeah.
Only 5 touchdowns.
He also in that Rams game in the championship he did have 4 receptions for 49 yards, so he over 100 scrimmage yards.
Okay. I think if you're a Patriots fan, sprinkle Drake May, and then the home run hitters, Travion Henderson. There, that dude could just rip a fucking 275-yarders off in the backfield in the air or running on the ground. If you're looking to take a flyer there, maybe Stephon Diggs. Maybe. I mean, he's had a pretty good fucking year.
Yeah.
So if the Patriots are going to win, it's got to be heavy Stephon Diggs. That's kind of who they've rode through the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to ride those 2 running backs too, though. I think if the Patriots win, they're going to win it that way. So if and I don't think they're going to split back, so it's unlikely unless one of the 2 guys has 2-3 rushing touchdowns, which is very possible. They've done it before in this postseason.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry's a guy to look out for too. He had a really good year this year, and if they get down into the red zone, and Seattle's got a really good run defense, man. And sometimes you got to mix it up. Hunter Henry's probably going to catch a pass or 2 down there. I also want to
100 to 1.
Yeah, I also want to look at the takeaway leaders this year. So when a defensive player wins, it's almost always a combination of strip sack, touchdown, or interception touchdown. One or both or something like that. Or you got you have 2 turnovers plus a touchdown. That's usually what it looks like. I think the last one was who was it? The last one he had. I
think it was the Seahawk. Was it the one where they blew out Manning?
It was the last one was Von Miller. He had 2 sacks but no, I'm thinking about Malcolm Smith. That's the guy I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
he had a fucking interception, pick 6, I think, and then he had a strip sack as well in the game. Right. I think that's the formula for a defensive player. So who's the most He also had 10 tackles, which is crazy for a
Yeah.
fucking linebacker. But who's on these two teams? Who are the takeaway leaders?
Let me check. I know that Marcus Jones is the highest defensive odds.
Right now.
Yeah,
I can't bring myself to
60
bet
to
on
1.
a defensive player in this. So I'll leave that up to you guys. There is a weird one, though, here. So any player to record an octopus? The fuck is that?
When you score the touchdown and the 2-point conversion back to back. So, like, say
Score 8 points.
8 points.
No, that's not going to happen.
Wait, who's the shortest? Is it Ernest Jones?
It's only 15 to 1, too. It's like, no, that's not going to happen.
Marcus Jones, but Ernest Jones is close behind. He's the second.
Ernest Jones had 5 picks as a linebacker this year. That's the kind of guy I would put my money on. I mean,
Is he listed?
Yeah,
75 to 1.
All right.
I'll take him too. I'll put a
Interesting.
couple bucks on
That's
him.
lower than Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
All right. Will there be a successful 2-point conversion? Yes or no?
I would say probably not.
I'd say no, too.
Yeah. The weather's good, so there's no reason to go off kicking a field. I mean, look, you never know. You never know, I guess, but we'll see. Huh?
Opening kickoff is a touchback. No is minus 400. So the reason why that is they changed the rules on the kickoff, so you can't kick it into the end zone, or you get an extra 5-yard bump out of that. So I'd stay away from that. Game tied at 0-0. After 0-0 here.
Yeah, so will it be like 7 to 7?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yes, I'd say yes.
I mean, yes is the odds for yes are
It's only 125.
bigger, yeah.
I mean, that's a weird one, but sure. Why not? Team to receive the opening kickoff. So that's obviously Seattle and New England there. That's anybody's guess. That's a coin toss, which is what this is. The coin toss is next. Heads and tails is obviously 50-50 there. I always go heads. What do you guys always go?
Tails never fails, baby.
God. That's what my kids say.
Yeah, it rhymes, but that doesn't make it true.
It makes it truer.
Yeah, are you going heads?
I'm pretty sure in the national championship they said heads and won, right?
I think so. Yes. Because I bet my kid when we were watching it. All right, let's see. Comeback win from double-digit deficit. That's an interesting one to me because I think if New England is going to win this game, they will have to come back by 10 points. I think Seattle gets off to a hot start. And I think New England would have to claw their way back into this game. And that's at plus 400 for yes. So, yeah. I know is it minus 500. It's been done a lot over the years. So, yeah, I'd throw a little bit of money on that. Any score on the last play of the game? That's a really interesting one. So that means it's got to be close. Otherwise, you're not kicking a field goal or trying for a touchdown.
On the last play of the game?
Yep.
No. This game's wrapped up.
Bob?
Yeah, the odds are long for that. I would go no.
Yeah, I would go no too. Only because all of us believe that this is a touchdown game. So therefore, if you're going for a touchdown in the last play of the game, you've got to be down by 4 at least. So if it's down by 4, we're all fucked on that minus 5. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Both teams to have the lead in the second half, yes or no?
No.
I'm a no on that one as well. Will there be a 4th down conversion, yes or no?
Yes.
I think so.
100% there'll be a 4th down conversion.
That's what I think.
In this league, what's the line on that?
Minus 400. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great.
That's I would say that's a guaranteed certainty. So if you just want to make some money, there's no way there's not one tush push or something will happen. Something will happen.
Here's a really interesting one. Will an interception be thrown in the first quarter? I would say yes. I'll go with yes on that one for plus 350.
I think they're going to be, both teams will be conservative in the first, to be honest.
I think Drake May will throw a pick in the first quarter.
I don't think he throws the ball that much in the first quarter. Not enough to get picked. I don't think they go deep.
I'll go yes. What about you, Bob?
Yeah, you know what? I'll go yes too. I think maybe just first
Durr could also be nervous.
First time Super Bowl for both quarterbacks. I don't think they're going to be like puking and pissing their pants nervous, but just a little tight maybe. Yeah, I could see that.
Shitting themselves. Will any team score 30-plus points? This is an excellent one. This is even odds, so what do you think?
No.
Bob?
Yeah, I go no. Those are good odds, too. At minus 147 for no, I would think it would be longer than that.
But, let's say the Seattle ends up blowing them out. Let's say it's 35-10. We still cover. I could see it. Only because that schedule that we went over with the Patriots has been dog shit this year.
100%.
So, I truly don't know what we're getting out of this New England team. I believe in them for the future. And they way overachieved this year. But, man, their schedule fucking sucked this year. It's not their fault, by the way. It's just everybody was injured that they played every single week. Will any team score 40 points? Now your odds are getting super high on this.
No.
Would you sprinkle that?
No.
Would you sprinkle a 45-10 game for the Seahawks? If they ran them out the same way they ran out the 49ers and the Rams, I think they scored over 40 points in each of those.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
No. They didn't score 40 in either of those.
Oh, you're right. It's 30. Wait, hang on. Let's see. 31.
Oh, they did score 41 against the Niners.
There you go.
But the Niners, that team was brutally injured. I just don't see it happening.
I will say this. New England put up 28 on Houston, and Houston and Seattle's defenses are basically the same, right? However, Houston turned the fucking ball over on every fucking play. There were a number of short fields and extra possessions, even though the time of possession doesn't really reflect that.
6 turnovers, dude. 6.
5. Yeah, there were 5 turnovers in that game, and man, that's a lot. 4 interceptions. One of them was later, but still 4 interceptions. Let's wipe that one and just call it 3 picks and a fumble lost. You got to turn that into 28 points. That doesn't mean New England's going to do great against a Seattle team that does a pretty good job of protecting the ball, right?
But also,
but they did convert when they had it. The problem is 3.9 yards per play.
Only scoring 28 points off of 5 turnovers is nuts to me. You should have scored 40, for Christ's sakes. But I'll go no on.
I mean, they only had New England only had 143 yards passing and 105 on the ground, despite having the extra possessions.
I'm gonna bet some weird shit on this. I'll go yes on that 40 just to do it. I'm gonna bet some weird shit. Look out for that. When I drop these bets this week, I'm gonna put some weird shit on it. I've got to make this interesting for myself, and the only way to do that is to gamble on this. I'm not kidding. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me into this fucking thing. Okay. Will either team score 3 unanswered times? Whew, that's a good one. I can see Seattle doing it.
Yes is favored.
Yeah.
That tells you something.
And it tells me it's Seattle, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what the fuck?
And that's any 3 unanswered scores. It could be 3 fucking field goals.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Sure could, dude. It could be only 9 points. Doesn't really matter there. Team with the most total net yards. New England or Seattle?
Seattle.
Seattle. I get Seattle too. Team with the most first downs. I get Seattle. You got Seattle on that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so again, another one in that game against Houston. New England only had 13 first downs in the entire game, despite on the receiving end of 5 turnovers. Houston had 16 first downs in that game to their 13. And then again, they played Denver, but the weather was really bad, so we don't know. But
one of our listeners was at that game. You and I were chatting with him after the show was over.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't see half the most of the second half.
Yeah, I mean,
he was in the stands.
If Seattle turns the ball over a lot, look, anything can happen. But that's not what you should expect to happen in this game.
I love this one, dude. Largest lead of the game over under 14.5.
Seahawks, by the way, are leading the postseason in turnover differential right now.
Their defense is on fire.
Well,
other than the Rams game.
They're leading the league in turnover differential.
Yeah.
Right.
Will they have a lead of 14.5? God, that's a lot. It's that half point that gets me. If this was 13.5, I would take it.
Seattle hasn't turned the ball over once this postseason.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
That's only 2 games, but still, that's a trend. And they have a pick and 3 fumble recoveries. And they I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good to not have a single turnover in a fucking playoff.
I'm going to say the under in this 14.5. I don't think they. Fuck, that was a tough one. Next up, will a drive start at a team's own 5-yard line or less?
Yeah,
I'll say yes.
Yeah. I mean, there will be a point.
A punter will be able to put it on the 5.
There will be a point at some time, probably in the second or third quarter, in the middle part of the game, where there's a battle for field position. Right, it just happens. You go 3 and out a couple times, defenses get locked in a little bit, and you're just battling over field position. Yeah, probably. Yeah. What's the line on that?
It's pretty much even.
Yeah, I would say yes on that one.
I would say yes too. Yes is a -106, so I'll definitely take that one. New England Patriots to convert a 4th down in their own territory. Well, if they're down at the end of the game, they're going to have to keep going.
Yeah. I don't know. It's only 2-1, 2.5 to 1 for yes. It's
God, if you believe though that Seattle's going to blow them out, I would bet that.
Yeah.
Or win at all, because they're even if they're down by fucking 3 or 1, and then it's the last possession, they gotta go. So I would say yeah, maybe. Let's see. Next one here. God, these are fun, dude. I like a lot of these. This is what makes this game interesting, to be honest with you. This is it. Like these fucking weird odds. First team to score, Seattle or New England?
I think New England scores first. I think they'll probably kick a field goal or something.
+125.
It's not worth it.
I agree.
That's not worth betting. What's
Seattle's -160?
Yeah, it's still not worth it.
No
I mean,
shit.
that's definitely not worth it. But 125 is not enough.
I'm not doing that one. All right, first score method. Now, here's where shit gets interesting. We talk about this every year. Touchdown, field goal, or safety. Safety is 35 to 1. That's only happened once.
This is the first touchdown of the game?
Yeah, first score method.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
It's only happened once.
Yeah, it's not happening.
And it was in that Denver game.
Yeah, no.
I say field goal. I think field goals.
I think probably field goal. You got two pretty good defenses, but you're one chunk play or one run back away from getting into field goal range, especially these days. I don't know how good these field goal kickers are. I'd have to look them up. I'm not familiar with these.
I'm not either. I don't think I had them on my fantasy teams.
Let's take a look, actually, because that'll play into this.
I didn't recognize the guy from the Patriots. He had a weird, Spanish last name, I think. He was wearing a sombrero at one point during the last game. And he was eating chalupas. Very odd, obviously.
Let's see.
What's his last name?
Jason Myers.
That's Seattle.
From Seattle.
Oh, he's good. Jason, he's good. Myers is good for Seattle. Who's the guy for
9 for 12 on 50 plus, 13 for 50 and 40 to 49. So he'll kick the long ones. 97% on, or I'm sorry, 100% on extra points for the year. And then let's see, where is New England? New England's kicker less.
What's his name? What's his last name?
Andy Borealis, maybe. It's Boregales.
I knew he was a dipper.
4 for 9 beyond 50. 9 for 11, 9-11. Shout out.
Yeah,
9 for 11 on 40 to 49. So he's got a little bit of leg, but not like Seattle.
No.
I doubt. Look, you're playing a field position game. So would you rather have a 44% shot at hitting your 50-yarder, or would you rather have Seattle's really good offense penned? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a question you got to ask. I always like the points, but if you only have a 44% chance of it, that changes the conversation.
Bob, let's get to the biggest one of the whole fucking show here. The National Anthem. The good old National Anthem over-under.
Who's singing it?
It's Charlie Puth, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it Puth?
Yes, Charlie Puth will be singing it.
Is there something where he's going to mention the guy,
Fast and Furious?
Paul Walker?
I hope so. It'd be awesome if Paul Walker, his brother, crashed a car into the field goal post to start the game.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun. Obviously, just for the fans. It's an entertainment thing. I don't want him to die. I just think for entertainment's sake, because that new movie is coming out this summer, and it's the last one of the franchise, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Is it this year or next?
I don't know.
I gave up in part 6, man.
You shouldn't have. You know what's weird, Byron? I gave up after 2, and then my kids drug me back to the last 2, and I fucking loved it, dude.
First 5 are pretty
it.
great. Dude, 6, you started jumping from like Dubai towers and stuff. It just, you lost me.
All of it was possible. Remember The Rock dragging that fucking rocket across the ice? Mm-hmm. Possible. Like
Totally, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was written perfectly. He's obviously strong enough to do it on that chain, that metal chain he was carrying. But what's the over-under for Puth?
2 minutes, 6 seconds.
For John Wilkes Puth?
Yep.
Okay.
Wasn't last year like 153 or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Reba. And she keeps it on the up and up. 206 is long, man.
And,
what's the over? What's the odds on that?
The under is favored at -150. Overs plus 110.
Fuck. That's exactly where I was going with this. It's the under because he's white, so he's definitely going to go under, and he's nervous. It's Puth. On the big stage.
And I don't think he has the pipes to really yeah. Yeah, I think
I can't hit that note.
It's going to be buttoned up. It's going to be pretty straightforward.
Apologize that you had to hear that in your car or watched it on Spotify video. Fuck. I used to be able to. Can't anymore. My life sucks, dude. All right. Give me the under for Puth. I don't like those odds, but I don't see him going over. He's not going to milk this shit. God damn it, man. Give me a black artist, That number would be at 2:34. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Not 2:06, for Christ's sakes. Fuck. What was the first year you and I did this? I forget who it was, but I was like, there's some people that got pissed off, and I was like, oh, is it a black singer? Fucking way over, dude. And those motherfuckers went like a minute 14 over. I've never seen anything like it, and they had to change it after that. So yeah, I think Puth clenches those butt cheeks, dude, and goes under.
Yeah, I think under.
Yeah. I'm all in on that. Gatorade color. What are the odds on that? I saw Gatorade on the side here.
Orange is the favorite.
Isn't it always?
I don't know, actually. But it's plus 230. Yellow/green plus 250. Blue plus 260. Purple plus 750.
Why is it yellow/green?
I'll tell you why.
They can't tell the difference?
No, because it's lemon lime. So I'm actually going to take that, and here's why. I think Seattle wins, and I think that color matches their team jerseys.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's not a bad bet.
Yeah, so that's where I'm going to go with it. What is it, plus 250?
Yeah.
Can I fucking drop $100 on that? Like, that'd be great. What junky shit, though, right? I got a $250 bet, but that's the only way I can watch the whole fucking game. So, I have to bet this. So give me lemon lime, dude. I'll go that for the Seattle colors. Is blue on there?
Yeah, blue's plus 260.
All right, so that's obviously for the Patriots.
Yep.
That's also my kid's favorite color. So blue is a color that everybody likes. Red, though, is my go-to. It always has been. Is red on there?
Red/pink is the long shot.
No one's, yeah.
1100.
Yeah. It's too messy, and it gets on your jerseys and shit and pants. So, somebody's got to be home and away, so you're wearing white pants. That's why it's never on there. Because even on the sidelines, you don't want to see that shit spill. Looks like you had your fucking period during the game, which is very possible. Or Bad Bunny could have one. Not real sure. What's the next one on there, bro?
For what? Just in general?
Yeah.
Coin toss?
No, let's go touchdown props.
Okay.
That's what I really want to go to here. Any QB to throw a 60-yard touchdown pass.
No.
Sprinkle it.
Jackson Smith and Jigma can do it.
Yeah.
He's fast as fuck.
He's the only one.
That's it. That's the only one in the entire field.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is too old.
Yes.
I didn't get it under 50, but yeah, 60's tough. Noah's at minus 1,000, so obviously nobody thinks this is going to happen, but it could. If you're looking at it, Travion Henderson out of the backfield, a short Drake May pass could do it.
Maybe.
He did it against Texas in the national championship.
Yeah,
last year.
I would say no on that one.
Or the semifinals last year. But that would be the only one. Ooh, jersey number of the first touchdown scored. Over under 11.5. That's a great one. And here's why. Quarterbacks and running backs and receivers are usually under 12. So, they're saying that it could be a tight end or somebody above it. And That's a fun one. I like it. I'm not going to bet it because that's crazy.
I think
I do draw the line somewhere.
Under's favored for a reason. Both Cooper Kupp and Kenneth Walker, their numbers are lower than 10.
What's Jackson Smith and Jigma? What's his number there? That's how much I hate him, is I don't even know.
Isn't he 18 or something? I thought
he
had
is 11.
11. Okay.
That's why they put it at 11 and a half.
Yep. Oh boy, I think that's a pretty good odds.
Wow. Yeah, I think you go under, dude, at plus 125.
Yeah, I would say under.
I actually might change my mind now. All right, I might bet this. Fuck it. Distance of the last touchdown scored in the game. Over under 9.5 yards.
Under. I think
Somebody will run it in?
A running touchdown's more likely,
Yeah. Under is at minus 141. Over is a funner one, and that's a pass. I think Kenneth Walker's hit and miss to me. And it's, a lot of it's pissed off because I draft him in fantasy every year, and he fucks me. Give me the over on this at 9.5. I think it's a pass, and I think it's Seattle. But if you're looking at New England, too, and it is a close game, that under is definitely going to be a running back, probably. Let's see. At least one touchdown scored in each quarter. I say no on that.
No, definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
No. Each team has to score one touchdown and one field goal.
Yes.
Yes, I say yes too. Bob?
I'll go no just to be interesting here. I could see the Patriots.
No is at plus 150.
I know. I think the Patriots could end up just scoring 2 touchdowns.
Interesting.
Over the course of the game.
Okay. Longest touchdown over under for the game. This is a great one. It's 36.5. I'm going over, and I root for this. This is one of those bets that I bet every year, and I root for it. I really do, just because it's fun. And I say yes. I'll say over 36.5.
Yeah, I think that's.
And Diggs, by the way, has had some long catches this year. So, yeah, him and Jackson Smith and Jigma could definitely do it. So, give me yes, just because I want to enjoy this, or try to. Let's see. Shortest touchdown, over under 1.5. I like that.
Under.
Yeah, because it's usually on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I would say under.
Under is favored at minus 132.
But it's tight.
It's tight.
Really close.
I know. There's always one from the 1 yard line, though, so I understand it. Total touchdown yards, over under 72.5. I don't know that I understand what that means.
I mean, how much all the touchdowns scored combined? What is their yardage?
I'm not doing that, Bob.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not paying attention that closely.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do fucking math.
Me neither. I don't want to do that much
because nobody's keeping up with it. With that number for you, like they're not going to be talking about that during the game, the broadcast. So fuck that.
No, longest catch is where I live, not this bullshit. So I'm all good with that. So I'll skip ahead here. Let's go to the touchdown props. Because these ones I like. I like betting on the first touchdown. Who do you got for first touchdown in this game?
Yeah, that's the one I'm on right now.
I know. There's a lot that I like in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I think there's a really good shot that it's. I think there's a better shot that it's a rushing touchdown. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why. That's just the way my brain's working right now. So, I'm gonna go. Just because of the way the odds line up with Ramondre Stevenson, because it's 580.
I was gonna go with what's. I don't have the odds in front of me for this one. I'm gonna
Kenneth
go.
Walker's 255.
I'm gonna go Travion Henderson on this one. Where's he at? He's had he's one of the 2 finalists for Rookie of the Year right now. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's had he's had a banger of the last half of the season.
1375.
For him, that's where I'll go. What's Jackson Smith and Jigma?
He's second, I think. Yeah, he's at 380. All right, yeah, 380.
I'll put money on that as well. Yeah, God, he's scored in every fucking game that I can remember. Like, for real, of this year. Like, I can't remember him not scoring this year. He's had a fantastic year, that fucking dude. So, Yeah, man. Same game parlay we already did. All right, Super Bowl halftime show. There's no way that Bob, you got to put this on screen because nobody will believe this. No one will believe that my bookie posted this. Holy shit. Don't cheat. Have you looked at this?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Great. Super Bowl halftime show. Will Ice arrest Bad Bunny mid-performance? That's an actual bet.
I mean, he's not an illegal. He's fucking from Puerto Rico.
I know.
Arrest him for what?
It's a 10-1.
But it only has yes. There's no there's no option.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why
I
that's a
fucking
thing.
love my bookie, dude. Just to do it, like, oh God, that's really fucking funny, dude. I cannot believe they fucking did this.
I mean, you're just giving them your money.
Holy shit. I don't recommend you to bet on this, but that is fucking hysterical, dude. Nobody else would do this.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, dude. All right, language of the first words spoken or sung by Bad Bunny.
Spanish.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Spanish is at minus 200, but English is at 125. Is there a shot that he comes out and says, hello?
He might say fuck ice or something like that.
It could.
But I don't.
In English?
I don't think they're going to let him.
Oh my God.
I don't think they'll let him say that.
There's no way they put this in there. Did you see the third option, Bob?
Yeah, Somalian.
Wait, what?
Somalian. My bookie put Somalian on here.
What do you mean Somalian? The
That his
language?
that his first word will be in Somalian.
What?
Who's running the site?
What words in
Who's running
Somalian
the
does he
site
even
today?
know?
Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired.
Oh no, they love this shit.
It's called suckers bets.
You could add any other language in the world, Asian, I mean, whatever, right? Chinese. The fact that you just blatantly put Somalian right after will Ice arrest Bad Bunny mid-performance. Come on, man. I give that guy a raise, my bookie, whoever did this. I haven't laughed that hard all week. Holy shit. God, that's good. Will Bad Bunny wear a dress? Yes or no? All right, so this I already know the answer to. Bet the house on yes. He's wearing a dress in the fucking game. Sorry. Whatever they'll let you bet on it, bet on it.
I mean, he's doing at least during a wardrobe change because part of the whole theme of it is gaylords,
queer icons. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, there's 1,000%. Actually, here's how positive I am. Let's see if they'll let me bet this right now.
They usually set like a $500 cap on stuff like that.
We're about to find the fuck out, dude, because I'm gonna put $500 on it. No, $30 is all they'll let you bet on it. Fuck it, I'm going the full $30, dude. $30 and click. That's a free fucking $30 for me, bro. Okay. Will Bad Bunny show cleavage? That's a yes.
Is that like titty or dick?
Well, when you're wearing a dress, it's a V-neck, right? So like
He's gonna have a low cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not wearing some Little House on
And by
the
the way,
Prairie
the
shit.
only answer is yes. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't get
it's
that.
minus 450.
It'd be a lot funnier if he came out in a fucking gingham dress,
Yeah.
like
Oh
up to the
my
neck and down to
gosh.
the ankles.
Oh my gosh, this next one's awesome. I mean, give him a round of applause before I say this for my bookie. And whoever's running the site, I love you. I love you. You guys are the fucking best, dude. Man, will Bad Bunny perform a land acknowledgement? Obviously, this is a tip of the cap to Billie Eilish at the Grammys here. The answer is going to be no, I don't think. But what is an acknowledgement? Like, does he say...
We're on stolen land. That's an acknowledgement.
Okay. I don't think he'll say that. He's not going to jack Billie Eilish's shit, right?
Well, he may not, considering some independent journalist showed up at her house today saying, well, the Tongak or whatever the fuck tribe also put out a public statement like she hasn't reached out to us about giving us her stuff.
Right.
So we hired an eviction attorney.
They
they hired an eviction attorney.
Bob, I called that yesterday on yesterday's show. I go, this won't even be a week until they get her out of the house. Now, we got a story coming up on Drinkin Bros after this about this that's even better. There's a GoFundMe out there, and we're going to talk about it for the house. This is great, and we'll talk about it on Drinkin' Bros. Join us after this show on Patreon. Drinkin' Bros Podcast Patreon. Will Bad Bunny mention the word ice during the performance?
Yes.
I think yes, too. Let's see how much they'll let me bet on that. It's the max bet.
Yeah, those odds are even. Minus 120 each way.
Oh, yeah. What's this? 30. 30 is the max on this. They know. They know he's going to say fuck ice on this. They know it. Not great for the NFL, but he's going to do it. Next up, if Bad Bunny mentions ice, will it be positive? Oh, my God. These odds are at 1,000,000 to 1. No. Like, yeah, obviously. He's not going to say yeah to this, dude. Does not mention ice is at minus 120. No, he's going to.
There's no way.
He's going to. He's going to. He's going to.
There's no way.
Will Bad Bunny give Puerto Rico a shout out? Yes, you can bet the house on that too. That's a quick $30 as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Will Bad Bunny give the city of San Francisco a shout out? Yes or no? I actually say no. I don't think he will. It's in Santa Clara, so I say no on that one.
Wait, say the wording of it again.
He's got to specifically say San Francisco. Give a shout out to San Francisco.
Does it have to be in English?
Yes.
Why?
It's the exact phrase. So we got into this, it was a couple years ago with another city. And, they'd only let me bet 25 on this. Come on, my bookie. So I'm going no on that one for sure. For fucking sure, bro. I don't think he says San Francisco. I don't even know that he can pronounce it. And it's in Santa Clara.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
For Santa Clara residents, it does.
I think. No, they don't. They don't care about that. Everybody says San Francisco. I don't
say yes or no.
What's the wording?
Does he give a shout out to San Francisco during it? But he's got to say San Francisco.
I mean, yeah, but he's not going to say Saint Francisco. San Francisco is Saint Francisco, right?
No.
San Francisco is already Spanish.
So specifically the word San Francisco.
Yeah, it's already Spanish.
Right. But I don't think he's going to say it. I don't think he's going to acknowledge the city.
I think he'll say, what up, San Francisco?
You think so?
No, I don't know.
Vaya con Dios, San Francisco.
During the whole thing, yeah, he's going to say something.
Decent chance.
It's a hyper liberal city.
I'm going to say no.
It's favored.
Yeah, it's favored for a reason. It's a hyper liberal city, and he's going to fucking drag him into his gay bullshit.
Hey guys, I'll say this: I don't remember anyone shouting out a city.
I don't think it happens a lot.
Any halftime Super Bowl. So I'm going to say I already bet on it. It's too late. I said no. All right, this one's an easy one. The next one: total wardrobe changes by Bad Bunny. Over under 1.5. You can go fucking over on that, dude. If they're doing salute to queer icons, that's all they do is fucking change wardrobe. What's the max bet? $30 on this? Boom.
Is there any bets on other people showing up?
No, but
animals.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
What, like Siegfried and Roy or something?
Oh boy. Let me read it aloud to you. Will there be live animals on stage during the halftime show? Yes, at plus 700. Or no, at minus 2,000.
I think it's odd they said live animals.
Right.
What, do you think he's going to have a dead dog on stage?
Nobody could have like a dead fucking goat on his face or something like that.
That's not a full animal. It's just a face.
I'll say yes, like a donkey or something.
No
is that racist?
No is minus 2,000.
I hope it is. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. I bet she brings out a fucking burro.
A burro? Yeah.
A burro.
Maybe he
or
rides
a perro. A dog or something, dude.
Maybe he rides the burro in.
Let's see what that pays off at. All right, they're only going to let me bet $25, but oh shit, dude, that $25 pays off at 175. I'm in for that for $25. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's see a live animal. Let's see a fucking donkey on this show. Let's see him fuck the donkey on the show, or vice versa.
I don't think they'll allow that. Probably.
I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. Again, I've got to have something to live for during this game. That's the only thing that makes this interesting. So that's where I'm at. All right, let's go over under here for the quarterbacks, Bob. What's that?
Quarterback props?
Yep.
Let's see here. Where are they? Receiver. Passing. Okay. Fucking takes a second to load for some reason.
No, there's been internet issues all day. I had it at my house earlier. I don't really know what it is. It's Spectrum. Even though we have fiber now.
Just being cool, as always.
It's also that Mac.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I've had the same issues all day.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm trying to get down to the yards and shit like that.
Yeah, give me the yards. Because I don't think Drake May crosses 220.
Well, it's not in the passing props, actually.
Really?
Yeah, let me see what we got here. Otherwise, yeah, the passing props are like both teams to score 1+ passing TD. Sam Darnold to complete first pass attempt, yes or no?
Yeah, I want the yardage.
Yeah, I'll try to find that real quick. I don't know why it's not in passing props.
Yeah, because the other one I'm going to take too is yardage on the receivers and running backs and shit like that. But I don't think Drake May hits 220. I bet you it's 220, 225 tops in this game. I bet you is probably right around 265. 265 yards in this before looking at it. The internet's shitty right now. But and then Jackson Smith and Jigma, I bet you is going to be over 100. I think Ramondre Stevenson will probably be 75. What do we got there, Bum?
No, I'm still looking.
Okay.
Not listed. Let me see. Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
Here we go.
There we go. Give it to me, Daddy.
Touchdowns.
Fucking give it to me.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yardage may not be up yet. I know in previous games they waited until closer to the game
Oh,
itself.
until Friday, maybe.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. All right. I tell you what. Follow us on Drinkin Bros Sports. I'll give you yardage on the QBs and running backs and receivers on that show.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
You lied to us, Byron.
It was really, you got to kind of look for it. It wasn't listed on like the main side menu. So passing touchdowns.
No.
You want yards?
Give me yards.
Okay.
I want yards.
Total passing yards, Sam Darnold over under 230.5.
Woo, shit, I was way off, dude. I had him at 265. All right. Give me the over on that. What about Drake May?
So Drake May is over under 220.5.
Nailed it. On the fucking dick, dude. I hit it on the dick on that one. Wow. All right. Yeah, give me that hook. 220.5. God damn it. You notice how they did that? Give me the under on Drake May. Give me the over on Durr. What about wide receivers and running backs? We got that in there?
Yeah, hold on. Wide receiver props. Let's see. Rashid Shaheed, receiving yards over under 22.5. Let's see.
He's their slot, right?
Yeah. I think it's going to be over.
So Jackson Smith and Jigma, over under 93.5.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew it. I thought it was going to be 100.
Here's the issue.
I'll take the over on that.
Vegas doesn't think so either, but I don't think Seattle's going to be down. So the usage of Shaheed when you have Njigma and Cup on the field, TBD on that.
I think he gets 2 passes at least.
They also have A.J. Barner. Their tight end's pretty good. He had 500 yards this year.
I think he gets 2 passes. I think Shaheed gets 2 passes in this. Yeah, give me the over on that. Give me the over on Njigma. If it's not 100, I had it at 100 mentally before going into this. And then what about Stephon Diggs on the other side? That's the only one I could imagine would be relatively interesting.
Oh, fuck, I just had him. He was in the 40s. Yeah, 44.5.
What? I'll take the over on that. What's the fucking odds on that?
Minus 116 and minus 119 for the under.
Give me the over on Stephon Diggs. If they're going to have any shot, he's got to have a decent game in this. For sure. So
I kind of like Kenneth Walker III. He catches a lot of passes out of the backfield. His over-under, I think, was 22.5.
I like that one, yep.
He had 36 against he had 36.
Hasn't he had multiple games with under 70 yards but 2 or more touchdowns?
Yes.
Like they use him down in the fucking red zone like that?
Yeah, they do.
So that's something to consider. Low yards, like maybe even, I don't think you can parlay that because it's prop bets, but under on the yards and over on the touchdowns for him, I'd probably take both of those.
He's gone over that for both playoff games and about a third of the regular season. So,
Man, so with Kenneth
So maybe
Walker,
take over on both then, because I think Kenneth Walker gets the looks. Well, Charbonnet's out, right? So Kenneth Walker's getting the runs.
he's going to get all
down
of it.
there.
He's going to get all of it.
What's the over under on him total yards?
total yards?
Oh no, just rushing yards. Sorry.
Let me look at rushing.
40
Passing
something.
was 22.5.
Give me that. And then what about if rushing's over 40, I'll do 40.
Well, it's a lot more than that. 73.5.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's the Charbonnet's not there anymore.
He's going to have oh, that's right. So he's going to have
out.
a shit ton of carries.
And-
Yeah, he had 19 carries these last 2 games.
And
Okay.
if they're leading,
Yeah. They're going to run the clock up. Yeah, I'll take that. Shit.
He's had 151 and
63.
No, I'm sorry. Those are during the regular season. He had 62, 116, and 97 in his last 3 games.
Yeah.
116 and 97 against San Francisco. So
I know.
take that for what it's worth. But
I just hate him because he's fucked me in fantasy. Like I've believed in this guy for years, and he keeps fucking me, and I just can't quit him for some reason, and it's just it blows up my face every year. Jackson Smith and Jigma I just hate because he sat up for Ohio State. Cost us the national championship. Even the fucking presser he gave yesterday, when they were asking about wide receiver, you was like, motherfucker, you quit last year, dude. You don't get to talk about it, so I don't want to hear about it. But I like money more than I like loyalty, so give me fucking the over on his bullshit. And do they have the first touchdown scored? Did we do that one?
First touchdown score.
I think we did it. We did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have that.
I told you I'm taking a couple sneaky ones in this one. Yeah. Give me Travion Henderson in this, and Jackson Smith and Jigma. Yeah. He's had a really great back half of the season, that dude. Travion Henderson. And then it feels like Jackson Smith just scores every fucking game, so it is what it is. I bet you Kenneth Walker's pretty high in that one too, right?
For what?
First touchdown?
He is the favorite.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's 2.5 to
255.
1.
Yeah.
I kind of like Cooper Kupp at 8 to 1. He was getting a lot of short catches.
Yeah, that's a good one, Bob. That's a good one to sprinkle. I like that one.
And then honestly,
Stevenson. What's Stevenson at?
Stevenson's a little over 5.5 to 1.
That's pretty good too. Because they split carries, so and he's a big dude. He might get in there.
I kind of don't hate either. Drake May 9.5 to 1.
Really?
Scooting it in there.
Running it in?
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting. Okay. All right, kids. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. If these are your 2 teams and your two homies out there, then congratulations. For the rest of us, I've got to gamble on this to get bricked up for it, but I will be. And then I will post all of my bets in Drinkin Bros Sports on Facebook private group where you can see all the bet slips in there, and there will be a fuck ton, as there is every single year, and that's the way that I can get through this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we miss. I don't think so. I think these are the ones we do every year. Yeah. Show is always about an hour and a half, so yeah, we're right on it. So all right, good. We hit everything. We did everything, and then you'll see all the bet slips. Rate this show a 5-star on Spotify. Video will be up here momentarily. All our sports videos are up on Spotify. Rate it a 5-star, and then head on over to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Yes, that is all the advertisers care about, so it really helps us. All right? Appreciate you tuning in. For Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Super Bowl 60 prediction show. Good night, everyone.